Welcome back, everybody. This is Lame Chicken, and we're still playing Overlord. Down in this little pathway, there are a handful of zombies. They're very easy to deal with by this point. That was not anywhere near a high enough number of zombies to cause a problem to you this late in the game. If I'd had all blues, I should have been able to deal with that just fine. Up on that pedestal, where that drawbridge is the next area that we really need to go to continue the game. Out here we do have another item that we can get, though. I think we may need to have reds to do so, though. We do have the ability to switch minions here. That's good. And I think we may need to have a few more blues than we do, but I'm not entirely sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send back 10 of my browns, and I'm going to get 5 reds, and 5 more blues. So we've got a pretty interesting mix at the moment. I have to clear these mushrooms to get through. And the first thing we have to do in this area is send minions across and kill the zombies that are on that island out in front of us. The 15 browns we have will be more than enough to do that. And here's where it's useful to have the reds, because we do have some ranged ones over there now. So we will need to be able to let our reds deal with them, although it looks like reds don't deal with them very well. So we're going to just go ahead and try to send browns and see if they can live long enough to get the wheel turned. So while reds can attack them from a range, they lose the combat, and we would have been better off never summoning them. So we'll go ahead and fill out some more of my browns again. I do think we may still have to deal with some water, so I'm going to still keep a few extra blues with me. Turning that wheel did lower this bridge, and that lets us down into this area. Down here we've got some more of these birds. The ones that are coming here to the shore to us, we can deal with the browns. And it looks like we may actually have lured all of them to the shore and had an easy time killing them. And we have some zombies coming up over here. Again, very easy numbers to deal with. I'm still hearing bird sounds, but I don't see any. So we're going to go ahead and send our blues across and let them try to get the item.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
Well, they're not coming back since the bird's in the way, and the just 5 blues are not going to be able to take it very easy. So we'll let all of our blues fight it. And then now we can send 5 out to get the item. From here that looks like a mana totem, but I don't remember for sure. Okay, yeah, now that I've got a better view of it, that is a mana totem. I do not remember how many bars of health and mana you end up with, so I don't know for sure how many more of those there are to get. I'm also going to go ahead and send back the extra blues I have, since I think we're done with having to deal with water for now. And pull out the browns again. And we'll see if we can catch up to those blues, because I don't know for sure that their path is clear. There they are. And they may very well be about to run into that fire barrier and not be able to go on further. And it has gone away. Apparently coming from this side went ahead and cleared that barrier, even though I never did deal with it.
Knights have special armor, crafted in a magical forge below the city. Don't know about that. but they sure are tough brutes.
So there is the clue that they would have given you to let you know that you did need to go back into the sewers to get the smelter that we got already. I wasn't sure if they would say that or not since I went to it before I ever heard that. So I told you that there was a comment that would let you know you needed to go back, but apparently they'll still tell it to you anyway.
Your mana has been increased.
And so now we can go back in and go into the area we're actually supposed to go to next. There's actually one more side area that I'll do first now that I think about it, though. When we first came out of this area, this is where we came out of the sewers.
Knew that inn was
And we
behind
went
it.
through a fire barrier that was blocking this path right here. But there was also a fire barrier that was blocking
Nice work, Lord.
this path off. And this path is what we just came through to come back from getting the mana totem we just got. And we're going to make one more side trip into this area before going into the next storyline advancing one. It appears that this is another place we need fire, though. I forgot you had to have a red minion to go through here. I think that there is a red minion pit right here, though. There is. So we just need to find a way to put some of our browns up, or blues. Actually, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and fight the guardians they've got to this next area, and if I lose any, I will be able to pick them up there. Although the guardians are gone. If you come here first, before going into the Halfway to Heaven Inn, there are 3 succubuses there. And with 3 of them at one time, it's not an unwinnable fight, but it definitely is a very tough fight. Apparently, that's what getting the succubus statue does for you, is it gets the other 3 of those to go away. I think. That is just a guess. You may not have to get the succubus statue. It may just be once you've beaten their queen or whatever it's supposed to be. So once you beat that one that's stronger than the others, it does get rid of the other 3 that were here. And so 1 red minion should be enough. Because we just need him to be able to tear down a fire barrier.
Let us in! Let us in! We are your lost sheep!
Sheepies! Sheepies! Oh, where's Sheepies?
Give us sanctuary. Give us food. We beg you.
Pious silent fiends, we're dying out here.
Barriers won't save you. Not in the end. They'll break through. They've got to come out sooner or later. And we'll be waiting!
Now that's just silly. They're starving potential worshippers. Do something!
Come on then!
And I talked before about how this area is better than Spree for killing innocents if you want full corruption.
Broken it down!
The large group of them right here on the bridge is part of what will help that go so fast.
Starving. Actually, I'm not that.
And inside here we've got several of the knights that we were fighting when we first got into the city. We also up above them have these white-robed casters of some sort. They are able to raise the dead. So as you kill minions, well, as you kill enemies here, they will bring them back. So you want to pretty much fight through them as quickly as you can. Make sure to get up top and be killing off the robed people. As you can see, they've already raised some of them back. I'm not sure if you have to get so many of them dead at once, or just kill so many over so much time. But eventually they will give up.
My mumble is a bit rusty, but I believe he's saying, "We surrender, please don't kill us." That's why he's asking the way to the nearest banana merchant. I'm inclined to go with the former. They appear to have accepted you as their new god, sire.
So now they are all not hostile. You don't want to attack them anymore after this. This does give you access to another town portal, or another teleport stone to the tower, that is. There's also a tower object in here.
Taking for the Overlord. Treasure.
Right down there is a bag of gold. And then this is another drawbridge that will lead you out into the open area out where the encampment is that's outside of the city. But I'm out of time for this video, so I'm going to go ahead and get this bag of gold off screen, and then we will continue on in the next video.